Hello, everyone. Yes, we are back after, not after Christmas. There was a stream after Christmas, but we are back. Oh, but we are back to the sculpting of Carcharodontosaurus. So let's get the basic stuff in place. I think today we can start doing the base sculpt. So yeah, I mean it. Is there anything to fix? You could probably move the pubis around a bit. But other than that, it is decent. Um, I guess I could apply the skin modifier to subdivision. And let's just conform it a bit to the base. But yeah. Wait, when was the last stream? Last stream was second. Yeah, second. Um Forgot to ask, how did you guys spend New Year's Eve? Alone, with friends, with family? Okay, it's a bit weird. Okay, this is higher, this is lower. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have this. This is actually great. Okay. So I think we got the legs correct now. I guess. Something else that we could do is join these. Convert to mesh to make sure that it's working correctly, and then we could smooth it out everywhere pretty much. So that there are no visible transition and it is smooth. So let's symmetrize it, because sometimes it just gets messed up. The symmetry, at least. Okay. That should be fine. Oh. What? Why? Okay. Think that's gonna work, I guess. Oh, I forgot to pull out the reference. So let's open the almighty Pura file where I have references for basically anything dinosaur related. Where is some good Carcharodontosaurus reference? Let's put it from Discord. Okay, give me a second. There we go. Okay, that looks like Giga, the reference that I got. The Arc Giga. Okay, here we go. Okay, that should be good enough. Is the chat working? It is. Let's continue. Why not? Okay. Okay, we could actually apply this. Oh, hello, Mori. How are you doing? Yeah, trying to get the arms right. But it's really weird on the, what's it called? The Carcharodontosaurus, I think that's the name of the family. Um, they are kind of flat at the same time. They are not. But yeah. I think I did the remedy for this is just more references. Okay. What do we do? Guess that's fine. Okay. We could spend some time on the head. So, take a look. I guess that should work. Oh, why? Oh, okay. That is interesting. This is pretty interesting. Are you using the Giga Skull for the body and using the Carcass Skull for the head? Yes, exactly. So basically, the Giga reference, like the multi-view skeletal, is kind of old and outdated. So one of the Discord members told me to use the Giga body because it's more up to date. So I did it because why not make the dinosaur a bit more up to date? Maybe it's a bit more complicated because I'm using so many references. Oh, more than usual, not so many. But it's not that crazy difficult. But it can be a bit confusing, like right here. Alright, anyways. I think that's good. Yeah, you can see that this is kind of showing through, unfortunately. The opacity is 100%, so it shouldn't be the case, but it appears that we have some issues. Okay. I think that's good enough. There we go. We could dig in for the eye. I mean the cavities or the holes, whatever you want to call it. It's like that. For the nose too. I like using play strips instead of draw sharp. I mean, I like to mix these two honestly, because sometimes it's just you can just dig too much and then you create that shrink wrap effect on the dinosaur, which is not something that you want to have always. Okay. Here, what do we have here? I could dig in here, and then yeah, I'm using a lot of here because usually you don't need to know all the names of the parts of the skeleton, etc., etc. Oh, I didn't know that. If that's true, they're going to have to recreate all their previous reconstructions and follow the Gigas design rule. Yeah, probably, yeah. That is what they might have to do. But yeah. That guy that recommended it to me is like a bit more up to paleo reconstructions than I am. Like I don't care so much. I care more a lot about the scientific accuracy. I'm more into making dinosaurs look cool. But yeah, why not make it more accurate? Okay. Okay, let's go all the way. And let's create the, not lips, but gums first. Can I get a front view? Carcharodontosaurus. Such a long name. Front view. Okay. We got something of the skull. Okay, that works. Oh wait, let me just real quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. 1 second. And then this. And let's share it. Okay. So gums. I haven't done gums on a dinosaur in a long time. Because I've been doing so much of those little daily sculpts. Which was fun for some time. And then it wasn't fun. Because it just became a bit mundane. And now I want to do a bit more detailed sculpts. Okay, let's dig in. I might need some more geometry, but we should do just fine. Okay. How does this skull look like from the front? Okay, this is pretty accurate. As far as I know. Okay, maybe a bit slimmer. Okay. Or maybe even going to the sides and then this. I think it narrows down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I mean, for this stage, like overall, it looks horrible, but first it needs to look pretty bad to look pretty good. If we do well, then it just might look good. Okay. I think that should be enough. And then let's do basically the same for the lower. I just learned that, you say the lower jaw, there is actually upper jaw. And the upper jaw, I think it's like this part, the maxilla, which is the upper jaw. Who might have thought that there will be upper jaw? But we all learn through our life. Okay. Okay, for the initial block out, this is fine. Okay, the arms. That's good. Oh, now I know. Let's start adding some muscles. Did the music stop? No, I think it's just really quiet. Okay. There we go. This is very giga looking. I mean, to be expected, but I don't know if not too much. Oh, okay. I think I spot the difference. Yeah, there we go. The draw sharp is just more precise overall, which is nice. Okay, these are gonna be crests, so we better dig in the middle. Okay, we could get to the anatomy part really soon. Oh, the little claw, right? Right, I always forget. And I'm not sure if I'm happy with how. Damn it. Median point. How the fingers look, but we can fix it later. Do you use normal maps onto a lower poly mesh for your models, or do you keep them high poly? It depends. If I want to pose the model, then yeah. If I don't really care about posing and all that stuff, and just making the model animatable, then I don't bother. But if I do, then yes, I will do the retopology and the usual drill, dip fish. But it depends. For this one, I think I will, because I want to train this a little bit. But yeah, okay. Let's apply all the transform forms. Set origin geometry, okay. Then I will remesh, but not too much. Maybe something like that. I could actually turn on symmetry. And then I can play around with it. With the shape and so on, because modeling can be not perfect every time. Yeah. Okay. And then I will dig in here, or maybe with draw brush. And then I will dig in here because of the bones that are present. Let's see. Yep, there we go. These 3 bones. And then let's dig in here as well. Okay, that's good. And then I think all that's left, we could jump into the body anatomy, or we could refine the head, so add the teeth. So let's add the teeth. I like to start with a cube that's subdivided because I have more control over what is happening, really. Okay. Now just try to get the rough estimate of what the tooth looks like. Okay. Let's mirror. And you gotta make sure that the teeth are in the right place from all of the angles. Okay. Seems like the lips will need to go a bit outwards because I messed up. Hmm. Oh, what the heck? Okay. I really want to get started on Blender and sculpt my own basic models, but it looks so complicated. I mean, maybe at first. What's really scary at first, I would say, is getting the hang of the software, which is gonna be Blender probably since it's free. You could also use ZBrush if you want to. That would be probably the preferred way if you have enough money to spend on this software. But Blender, I have a free course on making a dinosaur. You can check it out. It's on the channel, and I try to make it as easy as possible. So you shouldn't have too much trouble, although it can be a bit fast paced, but it depends. If you're a fast learner or slow learner, you can give it a shot. I think it's one of my recent videos. Yeah, basically, deep fish. It just takes some time to get hang of the software. Blender can be a bit scary, but you can do pretty much everything in it. Like make game models, make movie models, do some crazy stuff with geometry nodes, which uh, can be a bit scary, especially like to many people. Geometry nodes, is black magic to me. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, this is good. And now what we can do is actually let's just join all of the teeth. Okay. And what I will do is select this one, should be selection to separate it. And then control M and on the Z axis, yes, flip it on the Z axis. And I don't need to remodel the lower teeth. Yeah, I could probably be a bit more precise and just model every single tooth, but I just scale on certain axis. Thank you for subscribing. I didn't catch the name. Because I need to go back to the OBS to check out who subscribed. Curious someone. Now is that someone trolling or is this someone genuinely subscribing? That's the question. I could probably make the teeth a bit slimmer, but it's not necessary from what I see. Okay. There we go. Make it slimmer. Oh, this one could actually be slimmer as well. What? Okay. Um, and then this one. Okay, now put everything in place so that it makes sense. Yeah, sometimes you just need to dig in a little bit. Okay. 8 parts, I suppose, is the perfect way to practice my patience. I mean, it's not super. I mean, it takes time to make a dinosaur, and to explain it, it's it's a bit of a challenge. But I heard it's pretty good from people who actually did it, or did it my friends who did it partially. So far, only positive reviews. I mean, it's pretty short as well. It's like what, 12 hours. Some courses can take up to 40 hours, 80 hours. So this one is really short. Okay, that looks way better now. And then I will do the anatomy of the torso. The course was great. I managed to make my first actual dinosaur model with it. Oh, great. Well, there we go. You have the testimony here, Mori. Oh, I want to drink some water. Hmm. Let's find it. Okay, there we go. In that case, I'll definitely give it a try. All right, nice. Um, if you want more, you can join the Discord server. You can share your work in progress, and you can get some feedback there if you want. It would probably help you out. Always wanted to make an ankylosaur. Oh, okay, those are actually pretty tough to do, in my opinion. Uh, because you need to model those steoderms or spikes, whatever it's called, or use VDMs. But yeah, if you understand the basic anatomy of dinosaurs, you can pretty much just use it on any dinosaur that just, it doesn't really make sense. Like if you compare T-Rex to an ankylosaur, but the anatomy overlaps pretty much. Or yeah, you're gonna get different shapes, but still, maybe as a final challenge. Yeah, ankylosaurs. I haven't ever done like a decent model, or I've only done like these speed sculpts. That'd be interesting. Dinosaur sculpt an ankylosaur of some sort. But yeah, okay. Let's get to it. So let's do the lats first. Then, oh damn, I actually forgot a lot of things. 1 week break from sculpting actually did make me forget some things. How to sculpt the anatomy. Let's grab this. Okay, what else? That little thingy, muscle thingy, right here. Sternocleidomastoid, which is the only, not the only, but one of the few muscle names that I remember. Okay, something like that probably should do fine. Then. Okay, let's do chest. Something like that should be fine. And it acts like that third head of the deltoid, kind of, which is interesting. Okay. Then what's next? What's next? That bottom thingy, which I have no idea what it's called. Mm, okay. What else? What else? Wait, did I do traps? I didn't do traps. Let's move it. Yeah, that's the good thing. If you stick to relatively low geometry, you can uh, undo pretty much very easily with smooth brush, which is great. Okay, then let's do traps. Could add some volume. Oh yeah, right. The lats will go under here. And then probably something like this will work. Yep. Mm, then let's run that muscle. It's just pretty difficult because I'm running out of space on my tablet if when I try to pull it off. Okay, and then one more right here, and then this. Okay, yeah, that worked. I think initially it's okay. Mhm. Oh yeah. Mm. So what was the dinosaur that you have made dip fish? Was it just the Carcharodontosaurus? Because some people didn't really want to make that dinosaur, so they just sticked with like a different tyrannosaurid. I think someone made what was it? Some other T-Rex clone, pretty much. Wait, I think it was shown here in the. No, not here. Okay, anyways, basically people just didn't follow step by step, which is fine. You can do that. Carcharodontosaurus, my favorite. I'm working on it right now. Oh, nice. Acro. Yeah, I think it was my first dino as well. It really is cool. I think I was following a course by David Grant on that one. It's a pretty good course, but I will not recommend it really because you cannot get it. Yeah, you cannot get it anymore. Really, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't know. Let's do the legs, shall we? The legs used to be the most difficult for me, but now they're just like a walk in the park. Okay, we could remesh even a little bit more, and then let's do this, and somewhere right here. Then the gastroc muscles, sorry, not just one. Hello, Ananas. How are you doing? Seen you were first in the chat. Sorry, I didn't respond. I was still preparing for the stream. Nice model. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, the last part was pretty boring because it was just that blockout. Now it's muscles, which is pretty fun because it helps to bring the dinosaur to life a little bit. A little bit because the wrinkles are the real deal for me. They're really fun to do. Okay, and then this. And this, and this, and this. It's a bit weird. Let's bring that in. Could add some mass. Okay, that's better. Way better, actually. And we gotta do the front part. It's a bit more uneven, let's say. And then we do this. And then we can run one here. And we got this. Which is from afar it looks good. From up close it looks bad. which is expected, to be fair. I continue. You continue what, Ananas? What you doing? What you up to? Okay, we can show these muscles just a little bit. And here. And then let's do the muscle here. And this is gonna be a bit tricky. Because I don't like it too much. Let's remesh about this point and what happened to music. Why is it so? Oh, there we go. Let's actually delete it. Yes, there we go. Yup. By the way, did you guys watch Prehistoric Planet, the season with Ice Age animals? It was pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, music was up. I think just for some reason there's one song which is, I mean, one. Yeah, it's supposed to be song, but it's 2 hours long and it's just super super quiet. But yeah, let's bring it. The music is back. Okay, this is the bigger head. Okay, this is a bit out compared to the first head. I don't really have an interest in prehistoric animals apart from dinosaurs. I haven't personally. Oh, that's nice. That's fair. I mean, I like pretty much all animals. Well, the invertebrates are pretty boring to me. But I also watched it for the VFX, and they didn't really disappoint me because they really did a great job. Plus, marine and flying reptiles, yeah. For me, they count kind of like dinosaurs, although they are not. There's always someone in the comments telling me, but that's not a dinosaur. When I sculpt like a Carcharodontosaurus or whatever. I thought Ice Age was amazing, by far my favorite season. Yeah, the fur simulation was just out of this world. Really amazing stuff. Okay, we could do this. Yeah, I wish the next season, I mean, of the prehistoric planet is focused on dinosaurs. This would be nice. Let's take a look at the arms on different dinosaur. Triassic would be fun. Yeah, Triassic. Triassic and maybe Permian. Who knows? That would be also cool. Okay, let's leave the hands, I mean arms as they are. I think I'm gonna just bump up the resolution a bit more and fix it. That looks decent. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Let's improve the feet. Put the region to geometry and let's take a look. Okay, I like this. I could move it through the middle. Yeah, but what's your guys' favorite documentary? It could be dinosaur documentary. I mean, it's not really documentary, but we're not really sure how dinosaurs have looked like, but to some degree, yeah. Rush it. Oh, right. Subdivision. Click here. Do that. And do this. Okay. Now I will remesh it. That's decent. Make sure those fat pillows touch the ground. And we can create a silhouette of those fat pets. Be visible. It's a bit odd, but I guess it's fine. Apply the subdivision. Man, I love Rain World. It's such a nice game. My all-time favorite would go to the Planet Earth trilogy. The one narrated by Attenborough, right? Yep. Oh yeah. That was a good documentary show. That's a good choice for favorite documentary. And I forgot to turn on symmetry. So let's symmetrize it. The other way. There we go. Okay. So yeah. I will draw this once again. And it's a bit laggy for some reason when you go a bit high with the poly count and you have mirror modifier turned on. So yeah. But they look decent. The feet. The deltoids, on the other hand, with some polishing. Okay, let me see how. Did they do it? Okay, I see now. Yeah, it's a good thing also to use multiple references, not just the ones from Matt Dempsey. They are good, and they're obviously made by paleo artists and a scientist, a paleontologist. But they are not perfect, in my opinion. They just when you stick 100% to it, the dinosaurs just look a little bit not natural, if that makes sense. But yeah, they're good. I don't want to shit on these muscle reconstructions. They're really good actually, but they have their own flaws. Okay, let's add tongue. Now I learned that it's better to actually model it. I used to just pull a sphere around, but it's not really the best decision. Okay. Is the head shape good? I think it can be improved. Okay. Mhm. Did I miss something here? No. Okay, it's pretty good. Yeah, but it's been extremely cold where I live. It usually doesn't go in the winter. It doesn't usually go any lower than like what, -2 degrees in Celsius. And in the last few days, it's been around -7 degrees in Celsius, which is crazy. So yeah, that's why I'm sitting in this. Uh, what's it called? God damn it, I forgot. What's it called? Come on. Yeah, vest. Exactly, yes, vest. Okay, this is a bit shaky, so I will move it. Okay, that's way nicer. But yeah, crease brush is really nice for volume, if you want to show volume actually. Plus they strips it. Perfect. Okay. Oh, this song is, I feel so nostalgic about it. I remember playing the AI Legacy with my friends. Damn. These were some good times. Really good times. Okay, this is not bad. I could probably, where is it? Where is it? UV sphere and put the eyes in the sockets to know what we are. Oh, almost perfect size. Damn. Know what we are standing on. Do we mean business? Yep, I think that's pretty good. And I think the rest would require a bit more work. So I will not be able to finish doing the fingers. So I will take a screenshot of it, I think, and post it as a thumbnail. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya, bye. Thank you for being here.